how to create or find researcher data and research data. Let us see. The researcher data includes three components. The first one is ORCID. Second one is Scopus author ID. And third one is Web of Science researcher ID. The first one, ORCID, stands for Open Researcher and Contributor ID. It's unique, persistent digital identifier like a digital fingerprint or like a national ID that differentiates individual researcher and ensures proper attribution of their research work across platforms, even if they change names, institutions, or fields. For submission of the manuscript to the journal, nowadays ORCID is an mandatory requirement. Second one is Scopus author ID. If the author publishes the research article or research output in the Scopus indexed journal, then it will be automatically create. The author does not able to sign or register manually for the Scopus author ID. Second one is Web of Science researcher ID. If the author has publication in the journal that are indexed in the Web of Science, then author can create or register for Web of Science researcher ID. The both Scopus as well as Web of Science researcher ID, they maps the author publication, citations, and H index. Nowadays, the Scopus author ID and Web of Science researcher ID both are integrated to the ORCID. We will see it. Research data, it includes three important components. The first one is publication serial number or ISSN, that is International Standard Serial Number. It's an identity of the journal. Journal may have print ISSN or electronic ISSN. You may consider any one of them. Second one is DOI, that is Digital Object Identifier. The DOI is a permanent unique alphanumeric code assigned to a journal article, review, book chapter, or dataset to identify it and provide a stable link, permanent link to its location on the internet. Unlike URL, the DOI never changes even if the article moves to a different website. It's unique. Each DOI identifies only one specific document. It's globally recognized, used by publishers, databases like Scopus, Web of Science, and citation styles. And it's essential for citations as well because most of the journals and referencing styles require DOIs. Let us see these components one by one. The first one is we will see ORCID, how to create or find ORCID, the Scopus, and the Web of Science. In the Google window, you need to write ORCID. The first one is orcid.org. You need to click. For new author, in the top right corner, there is option sign in or register. For registration or sign in, you need to click. And here, there is one option, register now. So in register now, the new author can register here for or to get ORCID. If you are already registered and forgot your ORCID, then no need to worry. You need to write here in the search window your name. Suppose here I will write my name and I will hit search. This is my name and this is my ID. See, yes. The 16-digit number is an my ORC ID or my researcher ID like national ID. It is integrated with Scopus author ID and Web of Science researcher ID. If I click on the Scopus author ID, it will be landed to the Scopus author page. And this is my Scopus author ID. It's an 11-digit number. And it is linked with this is ORCID. And all the informations and all the publications will be here. Second one is Web of Science researcher ID. During the registration of the ORCID, there will be the message for the integration of the Scopus and researcher ID. We need to opt it. For Web of Science researcher ID, when you click on your profile page, it will be landed to the Web of Science researcher ID. And This is my ID. If you see here, it's an 8-digit with 3 alphabets. And here are the uh, stats. Now for the new user, we seen how to create ORCID by the link to register here and register now. For the Scopus author search in the Google window, you need to type Scopus author search. If you have already the Scopus publication and you need to see your Scopus author ID, then you need to click here the first URL, search for the author. You need to write here author last name, first name, affiliation, and click here show exact matches only and hit search. Here your affiliation, your name, you need to click and you will get your Scopus ID if you have publication in the Scopus indexed journal. It's an 11 digit. This is how to search the Scopus author ID if you have already publication in the Scopus database. For the Web of Science researcher ID, you need to type in the Google window Web of Science author search. And the second URL, Web of Science researcher profile, you need to click here. Then create or manage your profile. If you have published your article in the Web of Science Index journal, then you need to, I will log out first because the Web of Science needs the login. Yes. If you have already have publication in the Web of Science and you forgot your Web of Science author ID, you need to sign in, or you have the publication in the Web of Science, but you didn't register, then you are not able to see your author ID in the Web of Science. So first you need to register here. After registration, you need to sign in with your credentials and you will be landed to the your dashboard. This is the profile page after login. And the this is the Web of Science researcher ID. If after login you are not able to see your profile page, then you need to click here smart search, and in the name search you need to write your name. I will write here my name, last name, and the first name. Then I will click search. and you will find, if you have the publication in the Web of Science, you will find your name. Now here you need to select your affiliation and the name, click on it, and your profile page will be created. Yes, this will be your profile page, and you need to uh, note your Web of Science, this one, your Web of Science researcher ID. Remember, for the Web of Science, you need to register, but for the Scopus author ID, you not need to the register. It's an automatic. So it was about the, we seen how to create ORCID or how to find ORCID, and it's on the uh, website orcid.org. For the Scopus author ID, you need to search in the Google window, Scopus author search, and you need to write your name and affiliation. And if you have publication in the Scopus database, it will be appear. For Web of Science researcher ID, you need to visit the website of the Clarivate, and you need to first register and then smart search. So this is about the researcher data. Now next, about the research data. To find out publication serial number, DOI, and index database, let us see. The first one is publication serial number. The publication serial number, generally it's appear on the homepage of the journal. On the top right corner, it's mentioned ISSN. If you can see here, uh, on the homepage, you will find the publication serial number here. Most of the journal mention on the top right corner of the journal. If you are not able to find the ORC, sorry, if you are not able to find serial number of the journal, then you need to type in the Google window again, portal.issn, and enter the first link, portal.issn.org. You need to open it. It will open the search window, and you need to type the name of your journal. Suppose I need to see for the neuropharma journal, the name of journal, and you can choose what you need to enter only, ISSN or title. I mention only title, and I need to see the serial number. Hit on the search, and you will find here the international standard serial number on the authentic page of the ISSN. Mention here, it's an 8-digit number. Second one is how to find DOI. DOIs are mentioned here. Let us see the DOI. In the article, it's mentioned and start with usually 10 point, then the journal identity number, and it is assigned by the cross ref. So if there is a 10 point and whatever the suffix that are decided by the journal, it's and the DOI. If you click on the DOI number, you will be landed to the full text. And in the full text, you can see here in the cross ref, the cross link DOI is 10 point, and this is the number. For each article, there is the separate DOI. In the column, you may mention with the HTTPS URL, or you may mention with like this 10 point whatever the DOI assigned by the journal. It's the choice of the publisher. Same for here. If you see the DOI maybe numeric or maybe alphanumeric, usually with the 10 point. Then how to identify whether the journal is indexed in the Scopus or Web of Science. For the Web of Science, you need to mention in the window mjl.clarivate.com, that is master journal list. This is the URL, https masterjournallist.clarivate.com, and in the search window you need to type the journal name. Suppose I type here the Lancet and mention or hit search journal, it will give you the information about the Lancet. And indexing database shows the journal profile and in which category it is indexed. So we need to type here in the search window in the master journal list to find out whether the journal or article is indexed in the Web of Science or not. For the Scopus, you need to write here Scopus journal search, and the first one URL you need to hit. It will be landed to the database of the journal. If you need to search by the title or by publisher or by the serial number, select it, enter the journal title. Suppose I mention the Lancet. The Lancet, and it will shows the indexing database of Lancet in the with metrics in the Scopus database. So these are the search procedure to find out whether the journal is indexed in Scopus or Web of Science. So we seen how to search publication serial number, how to find out DOI, and how to find out the journal whether it is indexed in the Scopus or Web of Science. I hope this brief recording will help you to maintain your researcher credentials. Thank you very much.